I need to sacrifice that cultist. God, that cultist needs to go. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to a game of Gudnak, one of our new favorites. We've been playing it basically all day, and I've been doing recording all throughout the day. So thank you for joining us. Cheers. This is kind of a game that we like to have a nice little beer with. We think it's appropriate. Today's beer, of course, is Hams.
The new sponsor.
From the land of Sky Blue Wonder, as Zach said. One of my favorites, but we're going to be playing Delguon versus Refractory. So in the Core Set game, you defeated me with the Refractory.
King of the Hill style.
You were using the dog version of the deck, Vega Boys, and this one is the mobility version.
That's right.
So if you look at your handy dandy rule book here, you see that you have a bunch of different deck builds right here, this here book. So Zach was playing here in the Core Set and has swapped into the mobility version of the deck. That's all available out of the Core Set. I'm playing the Delguon Sacrifice version here. I could always also play the Tunnel version, which is actually probably my preference. And then you can see how you get 8 decks right out of the Core Set here, and then you can swip and swap to your own desire. So you can make your own decks here. You can also add Mercenary Faction stuff to any of these decks to further customize, and as expansions release, of course, you can continue down that road. We're also playing on the Neoprene Forest playmat. We've got a Winter playmat as well, which is actually my preference.
Double-sided, no less.
It is double-sided, so there's a 4-player on the back. It looks a lot like this, except
more spaces.
There's 4 stronghold spaces, so you imagine this, but
you play out of the corners.
Mirrored. You use your imagination. We're good at our imagination here in the world of tabletop. So we've got our strongholds in place. We're just going to get right into this because really I think the best thing to make an opinion about if you want to buy Gudnak or not is just to see the game played a bunch of different times. And if you're following along and you're like, man, that looks really cool, really interesting, then maybe you should buy it.
And if you want a full tutorial, that's the other video that we posted.
Yeah.
There's one of those on the channel, and that'll give you the full Monty on how to play. We're just going to dive right in.
I would say that just watching any of these videos, you pick it up in probably 10 minutes. Yeah. I'm going to send those 5 back and redraw. Had too many tactics and not enough heroes. Now, I'm playing this Cultist version of the deck, which I've only played once before, and it was not something that I understood whatsoever. But I've now, since I read the cards, actually looked at what I'm trying to put together, and I think I understand it. And if it goes well, it'll be really fun to watch.
I'm going to not mulligan.
Oh, and hey, since we're here, while we're getting in the zone of Gudnak, we didn't have time for this in the tutorial, but check this out. First of all the art by Vittoria is so good. It has absolute Ashes vibes, where you have a singular art style put together by one brilliant artist that kind of has a vision for the game. This is Vittoria. She's an Italian and apparently an awesome person. But Delguon, who I'm playing, so the idea of Gudnak is the sun is dying. And,
I can see that happening in these photos one by one.
And everybody has their own take on how that's going to impact them. So the 2 we're playing today, Delguon, the denizens have found a new way of life under the surface. Drawn to new and mysterious powers deep underground through their fanatical worship of these new gods, the Delguon fiercely defend what is theirs and punish the non-believers. They're willing to sacrifice their own bodies for tactical advantage and to summon powerful demons to the battlefield. Kind of a Cthulhian thing, right? But it's the Gudnak spin on it, which is...
It's almost Dwarven Cthulhian?
They do enough of it where it's not derivative. I've seen so much derivative stuff, and the way they're doing it is just interesting enough that it's enticing, at least to me. And then the Refractory, they worship Solara and believe that others' lack of faith has caused the sun's light to fade.
I see.
They value tactical brilliance, heroic actions, heroes can hold their own, etc. They're very tactic-focused. The only thing that eclipses the greatness of their military might is the intensity of their devotion. So they're the sun worshippers. Delguon are like, we can live underground, it's fine.
Yeah, we don't need no sun.
We don't need no sun. And I will flip this to the most important page in the book, which is the actions page, so that I can make sure we do everything right. So I need to draw my first 5 again because I took a mulligan. How about you? Are you happy?
I'm not gonna mulligan. You want me to go first this time?
Yeah, sure.
So no draw, 1 action on the first
You do
turn.
draw only 1 action.
Okay, so I draw?
Yeah.
Only 1 action, okay. Let's play.
I like that Hams. I like that. Maybe a new sponsor of the show. We put a Hams in a clean canteen,
it's over.
I mean, that's at least $1,000 in sponsorship money.
That's a Super Saiyan drink if I've ever seen one.
I'm hydrating and I'm feeling fresh.
Yeah. I mean, there's play here, you know?
You just draw a card.
No.
Don't get bamboozled, I'll seed you.
I'm going to play a Dawnbringer Brute.
Okay, so it's just a big... So I'm going to answer
putting
that.
a 3 on the board to give you a chance to just answer it and immediately win the game.
Okay. I like the way you're thinking.
Yeah. I figured I'd give you a good shot after that route in the first video.
Start of the turn, I will draw a card. First action, I'll draw a card.
Mm-hmm.
And then second action, I'll play a Underchurch Reverend. At the start of the turn, put a Cultist token into my hand. These are 1 power Cultist tokens. If it's sacrificed, I gain an action.
How do you sacrifice it?
I don't know. Cards in my hand, I reckon.
Intriguing. Mine?
Mm-hmm.
Draw.
I bet you wish you had your dogs now.
Yeah, I'd be dogging all over town. Okay, let's force the issue. I'm just getting crazy here.
Yeah, get crazy.
I think I'm
He's
ready for
wiling
action.
out.
I'm going to play my Bullgriff here. So it says, deploy this on any fighter you control in my back row regardless of trait. As an action, deliberately move this fighter to any unoccupied square. Now, I can't use that the turn I play it.
Can't use the turn you play it.
But now I'm threatening.
Yeah.
You need to fill this slot or you got problems.
Mm-hmm.
And then, for my next trick, we'll play a Dusk. Oops. Slid that man right all over town.
Mm-hmm.
Dusklight Hunter.
So just some stuff.
Just some dudes.
Got it. All right. Start of the turn. I'll draw a card.
Would you say what's the name of your faction?
Delguon.
Delguon. Would you say they're, I don't know, brutish?
No, and this is the thing.
Huntrish?
So the deck building, we looked at it, right? So you
It can be anything.
you have 2 level 3s, 4 level 2s, and 4 level 1s in your basics.
Can have more than 2 of any
More than
one.
2 of any traits. So you get like 2 brute, 1 soldier, 1 hunter, or 2 hunter, and on and on it goes. So you're always guaranteed to have a pretty decent mix of factions, but you can go heavier into one type of unit than another. But I don't know what I am, Zach. I'm just going to sacrifice things and, call it a day. Start of the turn, I'll put a Cultist in my hand. Boom! I could always just put a Cultist here. Like, who cares?
That's
what
right.
What are you going to do?
Just fill the slot.
Let's go Deep Rock Soldier here to get a good trade with your Hunter. And then let's go throw a Cultist there.
Draw a card. Oh, I think we're going to play this one weird.
I like it.
Dusklight Hunter, level 1. Solarian Soldier, level 3.
Okay, just putting things out. Start of the turn, get a Cultist. Start of the turn, draw a card.
Bodies on bodies.
We're really doing it, aren't we?
We're Gudnacking now.
I mean, he's going to go to the middle, right? That's really what we're talking about, isn't it?
Ooh, I don't know, man. I'm just over here building my kingdom, you know?
I definitely feel like this, like you're trying to kill this. That's what I would be doing, I guess, if it were me.
Did you get another one of those things?
Yeah, I did. It's in my hand. I've got an idea. I'll do the same thing.
We can both stack cards to the moon.
I think that's what I'm gonna do. Let's go. Oh, there's really a lot of good things I can do here. I'm gonna stack a Deep Rock Soldier there as a deploy action. Another soldier on soldier situation.
Just a bunch of dudes.
You got 3 cards in your hand. I'm gonna go. Oh man, so good. I'll play another action here on a Cultist. 2 deploys, over to you.
All right. I gotta deal with that guy eventually.
I hope it's eventually. I got a Cultist stack. It feels strong.
I don't know.
We're about to get into it, man. Somebody's gonna make the move.
Well,
The House of Cards is gonna come down.
part of the problem is that there's nowhere else to deploy things.
That is part
So
of the problem.
at some point, you're either just gonna be drawing cards or, doing your thing. So let's do this thing. I'm gonna play a Solarian Soldier and a Solarian Soldier.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's gonna be one of these games.
Yeah. I like how different this is already going than the last one, like by a lot. But I've got a secret. Watch out.
2 cards in hand there?
2 cards in hand.
I'm just curious. I guess I'll get a cultist to start this.
Yeah, why not? Mm-hmm. How many? You got 8 of those over there?
Yeah, I got plenty.
Steven can't lose 2 in a row. He'll be
That's
devastated.
impossible. First action, move.
Oh, hello.
Second action.
You see, this is what I was saying. You needed to deploy something, so you gotta get in the action.
You gotta get in there. Let's go. Do we just keep stacking them, dude? Yeah, let's stack them.
Stack them deep and sell them cheap.
Dude, we're stacking them deep, selling them cheap out here.
Oh my goodness, I can't believe I just drew this card. Okay. This is just stacks of ones.
Mm-hmm. Just
great.
garbage.
All right, I'll trade.
Okay.
Then I'll consume.
You got it.
Over to you.
I'll take a cultist. Draw a card.
Forward march.
Okay. Here we go. Here we go.
The lines are broken. Blood has been shed.
You got 3 cards in hand?
Yep. Jeez, your hand. Stacked.
Okay, let's go play a Deep Rock Soldier there.
Oh no. Oh no.
I'll play Retreat to Tunnels. Put any number of cards from your hand on the bottom of your deck, and then you'll do the same number. So I'm going to put 3 under.
And then what happens?
I put 3 under, then you put 3 under, just for 0.
Up to 3?
No, all 3 go. Yeah, they're gone. Under.
Woo!
Under.
He buried my cards.
That's right.
Okay. No, I don't have a hand.
That's right.
Okay.
But I'm pitch stacking, see?
I do, unfortunately, see.
Okay, let's do that there. Give a little flesh and blood energy.
Yeah.
It costs me 0.
Fabulous.
And then I will slide. Let's go 1, 2. Let's just do this. I'm gonna put Perkin Voronoff over this thing.
Oh my god, what is this?
If this fighter would be destroyed when attacking, I can sacrifice a friendly fighter instead.
And you have all these cultists to just sacrifice to the moon.
And when we get sacrificed, I gain an action.
So if he would go away, this you can just...
Only when attacking, not when being attacked. That makes it fair.
Mine? Mm-hmm. All right. Okay. Interesting.
I'm a control player.
So if I attack it...
You're fine.
I'm fine.
Depending on the card, I guess.
Yeah.
You can always draw cards. It's like jumping in video games. Seriously, it's like jumping in video games.
All right. Let's move this guy. Let's move him here. And let's play here. This is a Solarian Cavalry.
Mm-hmm.
You can take actions while fatigued.
Yeah, I love it. It's a great unit. Big fan. Draw a card.
I put it in my deck. You know, real intentional on my part.
What's under this Griffinator?
Nothing.
Just a 3 there? I don't know. Is that a brute?
It's my good against soldiers card.
Nobody wants this. Okay, so I can roll in there. You gotta come all the way downtown to do anything about it.
Downtown.
Downtown. Move it.
Hello.
And we're gonna move it.
What is that thing?
Just a brute.
Okay.
Getting its soldiers.
Interesting. Okay. I'm gonna go 1, 2. This guy goes away. Over to you.
Okay, draw. Gain a cultist because at the start of the turn.
I see. I don't know about this faction. That one. You caveman?
Hey, you a caveman? Move.
I see.
Yes.
Mine?
Come on in, bun. The water's fine.
That is a thing that can happen.
This guy, card games.
Am I right?
You're telling me what it says on the card I can do?
All right. Game on.
Game on.
I'm going to play my Bullgriff Rider.
Oh, yeah.
Fell swoop, deploy or move this fighter to any unoccupied square adjacent to a friendly fighter.
Nice.
And then I'll just... Oops. Oh, my goodness. I just can't.
Jonathan?
He's like a small child that wanders into a theater.
Classic quote.
I'm gonna smack here and get rid of your cultists.
Okay.
Your reign will soon be over.
The problem with this game is we have too much fun. We're supposed to be
Cancel
serious.
it. Yeah, cancel it.
We're supposed to be
Stop
serious,
it.
teaching the game, etc.
Don't. We did lock in.
Let's try the turn on gain a cultist then.
It just, I could feel the cool silence settling in. You feel like you're ahead or behind right now?
I'm about to be ahead.
Ooh, big them fighting words.
I just gotta think about how to do it.
Good decision. It's a little like 3D chess because now we got these stacks going, and you gotta really unpack those layers. You gotta be careful.
That's right. And we got the 3 over there. So you gotta. I mean, that's.
And he can. Don't forget, he can deploy and move next to my fighters.
That's an important card there.
It is.
I think now is the time to do it. Day of Ascension. Cultists get +1 when attacking, and whenever they would be destroyed, they're sacrificed instead.
That seems very good.
Yes. So Cultist 2 into Bullgriff sacrifices, gain an action back. So that's for free. And then we'll go 2 into your 1, leaving me with 1 action left. And then you have a bunch of 3s everywhere. I can't. No. I mean, if you come in here, this cultist technically gets removed. It's a token. If you come in here, I just discard 3 cultists from hand and kill you. So 1 card for 2.
Oh, that's really powerful that they're in your hand for that reason.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, so like you're sieging me, I'm not terribly scared of that. But I could also... Yeah, okay, well, we'll just
Draw a card?
I need more ranks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just draw a card.
All right.
This is fun. This is a different faction. Very different.
All right, let's punch here.
Just a cultist. Who cares?
And then...
The Reverend is... Dude, he's a believer. Look at him staring down just the whole army. Just a little weenie.
I can't allow it.
Come on in. Just attack him.
I'll make a mistake. I'll draw a card.
Oh my gosh. Draw at the last click too. I just did that too. We're horrible at this game. Draw a card at the start of the turn. I mean, eventually you're going to have to trade that up, right?
Perhaps.
So I'm going to draw my card.
Tell me this. Let's say I had a stack of cards here. You discard to discard my top card or the whole stack?
Top card.
Okay.
Oh, that Bulgur Fighter. See, you don't want to put it in that. You don't want me to take it off the table with Siege any more than you do. First action, Deep Rock Soldier into that too.
All right. They're just going to bully you around.
Second action. This is annoying me so much. I want you to know that. I want you to know that.
Yeah, I'm just taking up one of your deploy slots.
Yeah, it's very annoying.
And you can't. Where do you go?
Very annoying. But I will eventually just trade stuff, and we'll get it over with. I'll go ahead and deploy a level 2 Crusher Brood on top of my existing Crusher Brood there.
Draw a card.
Oh, at the start of the turn, I need to get a Cultist.
I'm going to move here. I'm going to play a Standard Bearer. He has an action called Inspire. Move or attack with target adjacent friendly fighter, even if it's fatigued. Do not fatigue that fighter.
Well, we're getting stacked up here, man. Start of the turn, I'll gain a Cultist. Okay. Easy trade there, but it swaps too well. We don't like it. We don't like the swap.
Can't ship it.
We can't
ship
that.
it.
No, we can't ship that. First action is going to be draw.
Look at this board. It's so full. Makes me uncomfortable. You know what I mean?
Yes, I do. Yeah,
like,
I've never done it like this either.
Yeah. It's like, I'm having to think about this. I don't know, man.
Yeah, there's too many stacks on stacks here.
Yeah.
We've gotten ourselves into a pickle here. Second action is going to be... I can't deploy anything. You got the freaking Griffin in my face.
Yeah,
I'm going to have to move out.
It's a shame.
Second action, draw a card.
Okay, great. Mine? Oh, of course. I will use my Standard Bearer to Inspire. So I'll move without fatiguing. So I'll move this up.
Okay.
And then I'll punch here.
Okay.
And it's over to you.
Okay.
I left a gaping hole in the middle of the board.
There's a lane. Draw for the turn.
I don't know if having my threes early is ideal or horrible.
It's kind of scary, isn't it?
It's a lot of beef on the table, but
Yeah.
it's very clear that if you take these out, like it's like moving your queen forward. It's like it is powerful and it makes your opponent do something.
Bit of a gambit there. Bit of
But
a gambit.
if they take, but also if that was 3 of your 5 cards, like what do you do with it? You just make it happen.
That's too much. That's too much. All right, so these brutes are good in soldiers, but you're not a soldier. You're a brute. So we've got brute on brute. But it's now the time, you know?
No time like the present. I've seen that on a poster.
Yeah, it's like the cat like hanging on the clothesline.
And some
Is that
yoga person on Instagram.
No time like the president with a cat hanging on a clothesline. It's actually very funny.
Oh man, I need that on a t-shirt.
All right, so you get pluses versus hunters, and I've got no 3s to scare you, and it's just like, what am I supposed to do? You do have 3s everywhere. You've got them. They're everywhere, dude.
Yeah, they are. They are. Can you dig it?
All right, here's what we're gonna do. Protect the Forge. I can target enemy fighters in my back row with a defend action. This one. My first action is defend.
Boo.
1 cultist, 2 cultists, 3 cultists.
Cancel.
It's gone.
Boo earns.
Second action.
I already knew it was totally worth it.
Recruitment drive. That seems like a good one. I just need bigger stuff. I need bigger stuff. I guess I could draw, right?
That is the option.
Let
me just look in here. So wrote down a 3.
Yeah. You're just in my face, man. It's really frustrating me. All right, I'm gonna do a recruitment drive. I can't sacrifice cultists this turn, but I can put 3 into my hand and then deploy 3.
Just a stack of annoying, man.
Yeah.
Okay, mine?
I'm the guy. Yep. Dude, siege me already, dude. Come on, man. I got 2 cards left.
Not sieging nothing. Oh.
I will be in a tough spot here, like, instantly, whenever I run out of cards. Without siege to defend my castle, it's not going to be good. Like, I'm banking on the fact that if you siege me, I can just ditch you. But if you siege me and I have no cards, then I lose.
Oh.
Yeah, so that's a problem.
Like, you have to have a 3 there.
Yeah.
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 I see that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Here's a question for you. Hypothetically. If I play something here, it's fatigued. I can't use this, can I?
Move or attack.
Oh, even if it is fatigued. Yeah. If I just keep reading.
Yeah, yeah.
It works itself out. Because I think I just want to make it where you can't move and deploy. Let's try it. All right. I don't like that play. Like, clearly, if you're going to put all those cultists out, you have a purpose for them.
I may have cards.
So I'm going to use Standard Bearer to punch there once.
Okay.
And then I'll just punch there again.
Okay.
There.
All right. They go out of the thing. Here, get out of here. Get them out of here.
And we'll just see what happens.
All right. Draw a card at the start of the turn. We need to kill him. Your ranks being this close is just bad. Start of the turn, we'll get a cultist for the end of church.
Yeah, of course.
I need to sacrifice that cultist. God, that cultist needs to go.
If there's a handful of things you've said recently that could be strung together in a hilarious AI situation, where it's like, you said you love cults, and then I need to sacrifice this cultist.
I did say that.
Yeah.
I did say that.
These words were spoke.
That Standard Bearer is really good, man.
Agreed.
I want to do this, but then you just do the 1/2, you know. So.
I agree.
And then you're a what? This is a soldier. What's good against soldiers? Brutes. Do I have my level 3 brute yet? Did he die already? Maybe I don't even have one. Maybe I don't have a level 3
You might
brute.
not.
Oh, that could be a real problem for me.
You just need a level 2 brute, though.
Like this one?
Yeah, like he could trade for this.
But like then there's this one that I can't get anywhere.
That's a problem. Well, you
All
can.
right,
You gotta
here
start
we go,
moving
here
the
we go,
pieces
here we go.
around, you know?
Okay, there we go.
There you
Oh,
go.
we saw it.
There we go. All right, mine.
Yeah.
Double.
Double brute, dude.
Woo.
Double trouble. I'm about to be in a no card situation myself, but they're all here.
That's
You wouldn't believe how many I've got in here.
something.
Maybe mistakes have been made. I don't know. Definitely. Like these are all gonna be worthless because
Definitely.
you're just gonna win and siege me.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I blame the hams, but you only have 1s and 2s in
All
hand.
right, let's nom this guy.
All right.
And then all your cards are just in hand.
I'm a Martell player, baby.
Let's move this guy here.
Okay. Just a standard bearer. That's a good one.
Standard Bearer, these little level 1 heroes pack a lot of punch.
Yeah, they're good.
Like, the 3s, a lot of sizzle, a lot of pizzazz.
Turns out
A lot
they're
of beef.
good. They're
But-
good.
These are the ingredients that have been making it happen. Like last time it was that glowing shield bearing character. Yeah. Crazy.
Ah, the shield bearing character.
Now I got the standard bearer, the flag bearer.
The classics.
It looks like he's seen some things too.
All right, so rule number 1, don't lose here instantly, which is possible with a standard bearer. We get it. Rule number 2 is okay. Is it possible to not lose? We'd have to move out and move something in that's a 3, which is possible. It's just not what you want. It's not what you want to do. But it's what we're going to do.
Sometimes you have to do what you got to do.
It's not awesome. We don't like it. I don't even like this here. I don't want this here anymore. Why is this here? I don't like this on the board at all.
Well, you kind of put it there.
So if you do the little standard bearer double swing, then you win the game. So let's
can't have that.
Let's put that out. Let's put that in. And that way, it's harder.
Okay. Mine?
Yep, yours.
So,
as long as you don't have like a tempo card or something.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but if I get something here, we're in a good shape.
That would be good, yeah.
Gotcha.
That'd be a good idea.
Right. I'm gonna play tempo.
Ah, you had tempo. Of course you did. You have every card in hand too.
I'm just gonna slide this guy over.
Mm-hmm.
2 actions. First action, I'll have him fight here.
Okay.
Second action, I'll have him fight here.
He's fatigued.
This didn't fatigue him.
Oh, okay. So they trade or what? He gets plus 1. Oh my gosh.
So technically, I cheated here to win. However, the last couple stream games have not been going very well for me, so we can't take this game away from me. But realistically, this is just a really good example of a few things. When you're gaining action with tempo, in my natural card game mind is the action's free. So you'll see I take the standard bearer here, I move the standard bearer that should now not be able to do anything, and then I use the ability, which you can't do both those things in the same turn. And it's another good example of finding a more complicated line to win. Like, you think it's harder than it is, right? I just need to get Steven sieged and then I win the game. So the play I should have done that is actually simpler and wins and is legal is don't move the standard bearer yet. Don't use it yet. But I use my Dawnbringer Brute there in the middle and just trade with Steven's, what is that? What does that say? Echo Hunter. 1 for 1, so they're both off the board, right? And then I can move the Solarian Soldier 1 to the left. Then I can activate the Standard Bearer to slide that forward. I was too focused on if the Solarian Soldier attacks the Hunter, it's a positive trade for me because I have the +1 on the Hunter. And so I can get rid of the Cultist and I can clear, but I'm going to win either way. So I didn't need to go to that length. It's just ultimately getting kind of lost in the sauce. And I think tempo is one of those cards too that is easy. You're used to only having 2 actions. And so you're very restricted normally. And once you get a third, you're breaking all the rules anyway. And so I just decided to go ahead and break another rule. So anyways, there was a simpler way for me to win. We're going to leave this one on the scoreboard for me because after those streams, I need it.
Look at all these wasted cards. Look at this.
That's how I felt in our early games before we turned the cameras on.
You had the 3s in my face.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I had nothing to do.
If they get 3s out early and you don't have answers, it's very difficult. You had all the cultists were kind of annoying.
They're good. I mean, you can see what the faction's trying to do, right?
100%.
I want to do this instantly again.
That's a good feeling.
I feel like I could win that game. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. That's our 2nd game, 3rd game, 8th game of Gudnak today. I don't know which one's going to get actually produced.
What's going to show up?
But man, Cultists. Okay, so this is a Delguon Cultist deck, and you were playing the Refractory Mobility deck, which I like quite a bit.
Yeah.
I thought that was very good. We do have this on our website. If this looks interesting to you, we've got more games that you can check out if you want to see more Gudnak to make sure that it's a good fit for you. And we can't recommend it enough. Art style is amazing. Gameplay is amazing. Very simple, very easy, but obviously a lot of complexity there, as you saw. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you on the next one.